Drum on.
$30 bottles, 10 bitches. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas. 30 bottles, 10 bitches. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas. Same niggas, same niggas. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas. Same niggas, same niggas. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas.
Hey,
I'm just a young nigga from the ghetto.
from the ghetto
Panamera pedal to the metal.
to the meadow
I like them dark, skinny, yellow.
or yellow.
Long as that ass off is jello.
Hey.
Still here with the same niggas.
Hey,
from
Ray
the Jump
Jr.
Street.
is
Got some niggas that'll put that thing to
is a
your
Cleveland
butt.
legend.
Yeah, I ain't a kid.
But the thing is, he's really nice.
All my
I give him
niggas
that. He
eating like a
cold.
dinner
I
plate.
wish he would have got
We
more
put bros over
of
bitches.
an opportunity to, in
Plus
like
she only called in
mainstream
the
music to
bitches.
really show what it is. Because he can rock a
She trying
party.
to superhead the crew.
Just check me out.
Then shack a nigga business with the same niggas.
I'm gonna sip my tea on
Same
that.
niggas. Different
Y'all better get
city,
hip.
but
Shout
I'm
out
with
Ray
the
Jr.
Same niggas. Same niggas.
PIFC, if you know, you
Same
know.
niggas. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas.
Mm-hmm.
30 bottles.
Different
10
city, but I'm still with the
Different city,
same.
but I'm with the same niggas.
Just saying.
30 bottles.
Putting it out there.
10 bitches. Different city, but I'm with the same niggas.
Oh, yeah. Different city, but I'm with the same, because I had to move around. But anyway, welcome to Is the Hype Real podcast. We're going to get this thing popping. We got some guests coming on today. But first of all, let me introduce myself. I am DJ Chill, better known as John B. Shout out to my co-host, Bands the Bully, Keon 8. Couldn't make it in tonight, but I'm going to hold down the fort because that's what I do, because I'm here for the people. I do this for the people. I make what I do and I make what I do and I do what I love for the people. You know what I'm saying? Cleveland in the house. Had a shout out my man Ray Jr. So this week we gonna switch it up. A lot of times we get real serious real quick. We going gaming this week because that's what Twitch is all about. It's all about the gaming. So that's what we gonna ride on. We gonna ride on gaming. I'm a gamer myself. I disappear on you for hours. You put a good game in front of me. That's just what it is. I rock with it all. I love the shooters. I'm big on sports games, but I'm always taking some suggestions. I just got into PC. I had to get a new Xbox. That's a long story. We won't get into that. It was horrible. But I'm definitely into gaming. But before we step into gaming, I want to just say welcome to the Hype Real podcast. Make sure you do your homework, and that's to like, subscribe, and enjoy. Share all that good stuff. So as you can see, my background, we moved some things around. I got a couple ideas to rearrange some things, so I figured I'd rearrange it, and this is what we came up with. I think it's smooth. What y'all think of the background? Oh man, shout out Soldier Man. Said he just got here in town. What up, bro? Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Speaking of Soldier Man, shout out to my homie G Bush. You know how we do it. If you know, you know. BIFC. But since we talking about my main man G Bush, Cleveland's finest, we are going to get into something before the guests show up because I'm a sports fan, but I'm a Cleveland fan first, and I want to get y'all some behind the scenes looks at some things that was been going on because we all know my main man Shador started. Simple, it's just that easy. He started this weekend, so the thing is people were saying, "Oh, he's not ready," yada yada yada, so forth and so on. But the kid did good. And I say the kid because, I got him by a few years. I won't tell my age. But the young man did what he was supposed to do. But, excuse me, we all saw the plays. We all saw it in live action. But what I really want to tap into is the actual on the field machismo, for less of a better word to have, that he was able to bring. Because they had him mic'd up. Little did we know. So I want to share his fortitude when it comes to being mic'd up, because the thing is, when you out there as a quarterback, everybody's trying to kill you, and this dude Shador is young and in charge, so they really don't want him to do great. It is what it is. So I want to play. Oh, we got an ad coming up. Make sure y'all subscribe. If y'all subscribe, y'all don't get ads. But I'm gonna hold off for you until we get past this ad. We got to start in just here a second. But when you're on the field as a quarterback, it's really hard to dissect the defense, and then you got to make sure the right play calls in. You got to see where your blitzer's coming in. You got to make sure your line's right. You got to know all the routes. You got to know everybody's job when you're playing quarterback. And a lot of times, guys get frazzled. The thing is not Shedeur. And I was really surprised when I watched this because it allowed me to really tap into how he's going to be able to handle things if given the opportunity. So I want to play back some of this footage from Shedeur, because if we play back this footage, it shows Shedeur having such a composure in the pocket as a rookie, and they say he's not ready. So we're going to talk about this Cleveland guy, BIFC, shout out Shedeur. I want y'all to really see how he is in the pocket. He's mic'd up. So we're going to see how he reacts to the defense. And this is live fire. This is people really trying to take his head off. So let's see what he do.
Let's do it.
He's a little handoff. And this is like the whole game. Okay. What I want to see here is how well is he going to react when under fire. Shedeur is not a small guy, but when you're standing next to 6'6" lineman, you don't look too big.
There we go.
He's more so
6'2",
6.
And we felt their best.
6'3".
And we felt their best already. They hit us already with their best. Everything ain't fast, it's slow. It's how we think.
I love it. That's leadership right there. But when you're on the field, no talking. Straight action. Straight action. Look at that. Compact throwing motion. Come on now. Come on. He ain't saying a word but hype. He knows what's going on. He's aware. He got everything locked down. That's the type of stuff I love. Way to be on your feet. No talking needed. Flex the rollie. Flex the rollie. Okay. See, what I'm looking for here is how he reacts on the field. Hey, let's go. And that's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. You ain't heard a peep out of this man the entire time. All he's doing is making plays. He get knocked down, he get up, make a play. And this touchdown ain't even been scored yet. This man ain't said a word but yet since he been out there on the field. And right there to me shows leadership. It just shows natural leadership. So shout out to Shedeur. We're going to play some more of this because I really want y'all to dive in because people saying Shedeur ain't NFL ready, and I don't understand it. Look, compact motion, read the defense, break it down. Let's go. Let's drive down the field. Height. Oh, under pressure. See right there, he got sacked. But the thing is, he got a composure. He ain't bug out. He ain't bummed out. He ain't thinking it's the end of the world.
I'm just getting my foot in now.
I ain't saying nothing, but
Nah, I'm new.
let's do it now.
We just got to
See, my man said, I'm just getting my footing. I'm just getting my footing. This is a rookie talking to Snoop Huntley. Snoop Huntley was a Pro Bowler. Snoop Huntley was a Pro Bowler. He's a substitute, but he's a Pro Bowler when he was on the Ravens and he took over. He said he just catch
We
a
just get a
rhythm.
rhythm and then we get that.
Everybody's looking to hate on him. The only time he's opened his mouth is on the sidelines, getting prepared, getting in contact with his team, letting them know what's up. That's what I want out of my quarterback. Not out there whining, not out there blaming everybody else, a la Aaron Rodgers.
You like
Not
everything?
seeing ghosts
Everything good too?
by a man
Y'all
who
hearing
just
the
got
cadence
paid,
good?
what, 100-something million? And Sam Darnold, he said, I'm out there seeing ghosts. Not a word. Just straight to business. Let's let my gameplay speak. Oh, he's handing it off. Nah,
What's it?
he's in control of the offense. What more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? He's in control. Have you seen any type of Lack of poise from this man. Just saying. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, get your drink on. I got mine. Cheers. Shout out Soldier Man over there on Twitch. And what's that? That's a tutty. Composed. Still ain't said a word. But good shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's leadership. Check the rollie. I make plays.
Dust this show. Let's dust this show. Let's dust this show, man.
Come on, man. Come on,
Let's dust
man.
this show, man.
Let's talk reckless after I make the play. That's what I'm saying. Let's talk reckless after I make a play. That's leadership.
We practice this. We practice this.
We practice this. I love it. I'm rocking with you, Shador. Like I respect the fact that you out here getting it how you supposed to get it on your own. You getting it out of blood, my G.
Come on, guys, come on.
And I agree with you, Soldier Man. Soldier Man 2006 said he did a good job. There are haters everywhere, man. All I hear is they set him up to fail. If this is setting somebody up to fail, I would hate what happens if they set him up for success. I'm just saying. Set him up for success and see what happens. If this is setting them up to fail. He's going against the ones. He's going against the ones out there. Let's not forget this, people. This ain't him playing the twos, and he scored them on the ones. When they scored 7, it was against the ones. Way to hang in the pocket. It's still not a word. Just action. Straight action. I love it. Roll out. Get off me. Stay loose. Get off me. Way to keep your eyes down the field. Take off. Don't be scared, little boy. Hold up. They talking to this man reckless. Don't be scared, little boy. Don't be scared, little boy. You crazy out your mind. Does that man look scared to you? Does that rookie look scared to you? Come on, man. Get out of here. Soldier Man 2008 said they're doing that. That is why they are slow walking them. This is the first time they did that in 30 years. That's true. That is true. You don't want to overdo it. They are slow walking them into this instant because if they do too much too fast, they're gonna ruin the kid. They're gonna ruin them. We've been ruining quarterbacks since been ruining quarterbacks. Ha! Always. He got the chain on. Flexing. I love it. Love it. Come on, man. What's that? Touchdown. Oh, first down. Excuse me. I want to see the touchdown. Okay. I'm liking it. See what I mean? He's showing up. Rolling. Check me out. Let me dust off this rollie for y'all. And they hate him for it. How could you hate this dude? Like, even if he wasn't on the Browns, I think I would still show homie mad love.
They're squatting on
Mad love.
You know what I mean? Hey, man, let it work through it. Let it get back there.
Mad love.
You just wanted to throw it deep.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. He said I wanted to throw it
Because
deep.
in the huddle, I was like, hey, now, if they press, be ready to go deep.
Right.
He was trying to figure out how to start fast. Look at knocking his rust off, for real.
Taking your helmet in or are you leaving it out?
Are they going to steal it? I'm going to leave it out.
Okay.
I need to undo it.
Yeah, you went in here.
Okay. So 2 things. One, what I saw was the poise of somebody who's ready to take over a team. Just that simple. He's in control. He's comfortable. What more can you really ask from a guy who's not even, 23, 24? he's been playing in professional offenses pretty much his whole career, and he looks good out there. People say he's an athletic. He looked athletic to me. People says that he can't throw. He doesn't have a strong arm. You know who else they say that about? Joe Burrow, Tom Brady, and in my opinion, they doing just fine. They are doing just fine. But enough about that. Let me get off my Cleveland soapbox. I just wanted y'all to see what I saw, share my insight. Since we're going all about gaming in this show, I wanted to touch base on some new first-person shooters that are coming out, and they look crazy. I mean, they look absolutely crazy. It's just I am totally impressed with what I'm seeing here, and I might have to cop. I'm a Call of Duty guy, but some of this stuff here that I'm seeing is absolutely insane, and I might just have to go ahead and bite the bullet and try something different. So we're gonna bring up a nice little montage of the newest FPS first-person shooters that are going to be coming to game systems near you. My man Extra Twist said he got the it factor. He do. Enough said. He got the it factor. If you know me and you've ever heard me talk sports, I said that Shedeur Sanders is the best quarterback coming out of this draft. Better than Cam Ward, better than Jackson Dart. And both of them had great teams around them. Was it Ole Miss and Miami? Those are powerhouses, Power 5. You know, Dylan Gabriel, he's on the team. Come on, man. Come on. Everybody, oh, he's a Heisman runner-up. He's on Oregon. You put Shedeur Sanders on Oregon, I guarantee you he wins the Heisman. Put it like this. Travis Hunter doesn't win the Heisman without Shedeur Sanders. Who the hell threw him the football? I know he played both sides and he did well, but as a receiver, you're nothing without a quarterback. Ask the Browns. How many great receivers have we had that make the quarterback look good? But that's not in this case. This man is doing what he do. Extra Twist said, team love him too. They do. They rocks with my mans. They rocks with him hardcore. Shout out Extra Twist. Shout out Twist. They rocking with him. But enough said. We're going to get into what I was saying. This is all about gaming. We got some guests coming up who actually run a college football league, and it's very, very, it just has a lot of moving parts to it. It's one of the better leagues, and I'm gonna try to bend their ear and see if I can get a favor about them. But let's get into some of these new games that's coming out at first-person shooters. I'm really interested. I'm not really the first-person shooter type of guy, but because of the stuff that I saw, I'm like, yo, this is fire. I'm gonna share with the world. Shout out Bands. He's our local first-person shooter. He's that guy when it comes to first-person shooters. He's the leader of the bunch. You got to give praise where it's due. So let's check out some of these games and see what we got.
2026 are about to unleash a wave of FPS games so brutal, so explosive, and so heart-pounding, you'll barely have time to reload. From mind-blowing gunfights to raw cinematic chaos, here are 15 new FPS games that will push your adrenaline to the limit.
Why? What seekest thou in the dark?
The Roar of War is back, and Battlefield 6 is leading the charge.
Okay.
Set to launch this October, the anticipation has already reached fever pitch. The open beta hit like a thunderclap, first with an early access weekend on August 7th, then rolling into 2 open weeks.
Chat, did y'all get the open beta? I tried to find it and couldn't get nothing. Yes, Extra Twist. As far as first-person shooters, I got to show him love. He is the leader. Now, when it comes to some other stuff, I got to show you your love too. I got to show you your love. Oh, we got to pivot. I just got a message from my my guest, my distinguished guest. They said they're going to be tapping in, but we're going to keep it rolling until they do. Yes.
Weekends that drew in over 500,000 concurrent players on Steam alone, smashing records that even Call of Duty couldn't match.
Hey, I gotta
Fans
show love
flooded
where
in
it's due.
so
You my
early,
leader in a lot of
thousands
things
just
when it comes
logged
to
in to
this
stare at
gaming,
the main
man.
menu,
I show love
while
where it's due.
PS5 players walked away with
This
exclusive
Battlefield 6
rewards
looks crazy.
simply for joining. From the first reveal, it's clear this isn't a flashy, over-the-top romp. It's a return to the gritty, grounded warfare of Battlefield 3 and 4. Class-based combat, smartly reworked weapon systems, and the flexibility to stick to your role or open things up entirely give every squad its edge. The destruction is more tactical than ever, precise, deliberate, and game-changing without going absurd.
Hey, yo.
Break your fucking face tonight.
So can you play multiple roles as a team? Like, is there like air support, heavy artillery support, and then ground support? Is that how this works? Because if so, that's way better than Call of Duty.
In the ashes of a post-nuclear Europe, you and your team are operators, an elite paranormal SWAT unit sent to contain horrors that bend reality itself.
Okay, we're gonna take a pause for the cause. My guest just showed up. We're gonna get back into that first person shooter. That might be my reaction because that some of that stuff was crazy. Shout out to my man Soldier Man. He says, I haven't played an FPS in forever. Lived in the Army for 10 years. FPS gave me issues. It give me issues, and I ain't never been in the service, so I can only imagine. But introducing my main man, CK, one of the commissioners from the league. We're gonna bring him in here. Make sure y'all show some mad love. CK.
What's up?
Oh, dude, what's happening? Hold on, everybody give it up for CK.
How's it going?
Show mad love for CK. Shout out. Oh, man. So, before you pulled up, we was talking about first-person shooters, and I shared with you what we were talking about. Because there's 15 good ones coming out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're saying. I was looking into this Battlefield 6
Like
right
a
here.
thunderclap. First with an early access weekend on August
Crazy
7th,
work.
then rolling into 2 open weekends that drew in over 500,000 concurrent
They're
players on
making it
Steam
seem
alone,
like you can play
smashing
air
records
support,
that even
ground
Call of Duty
support,
couldn't match.
and you can play
Fans flooded in
tank
so
support.
early, thousands just
On the
logged
team
in to stare at the
setting, I
main
don't know.
menu,
I didn't get to
while
play those
PS5 players walked away with exclusive
Yeah, I
rewards
played
simply
beta.
for joy.
You got some good feedback from the beta?
Yeah,
Tell us more. Tell us more. I'm interested because it looks crazy.
I mean, honestly, I think I only played maybe collectively like 4 hours of it.
Okay.
Wasn't too much. But from what I played, it's very like fluid,
Okay.
and
Is it better than Call of Duty?
yeah, like
Really?
the movements like actual real like of an actual soldier moving, you know.
Okay.
And if you like scared, your gun's gonna go all over. You're not gonna shoot. You'll be able to shoot. Here.
He said if you're scared, you're gonna be shooting all over the place like in real life. You better
There's a ton of times I would turn the corner and got somehow.
it just catch you off guard.
I shoot around the silhouette.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I respect it. I respect it. Well, I'm glad that you was able to pull up. I know you said you was in motion, so we won't take up waste your time because time is a resource that we can't get more of. So what it is you run a college football league, and I've been a part of it for the past 2 years. I actually had to be on the waiting list this time around because somehow, the wires got crossed and I missed my opportunity. I'm not going to judge you, but you got me in there anyway. I'm kicking ass right now anyway. I got a couple of free dubs, but who's not afraid of a free dub?
No one is.
Nope. Especially as competitive as these guys are. Hold on. We got our other commissioner popping in. Jacob, what up, baby? Oh, man, I'm so glad you was able to pull up. We were you ain't late. You ain't late. I already got the scoop. You know what I mean? My people talk to your people talk to my people. We on and popping.
Talk to my man.
My people call your people. So we were actually about to jump into the AGD, college football, and the league, because I am totally impressed by how you guys run everything and how you're able to have so many moving parts all flowing without too many issues. So, Jacob, we've never talked. we've never met. And I was explaining to people, I'm like, gaming for guys, you can get best friends.
No, for real.
You can get best friends just off of your just gaming all the time. And it's just crazy. Like I've met people who are now like entrenched in my life off of gaming. So you and Casey were going ahead and getting it started. So tell us about your league and tell us about the future plans of this league.
So, I mostly run Madden leagues.
Right.
So CK came and wanted to run. So the league started last year. And actually, when the league started, it didn't go as smooth as it is this year. It was kind of like a learning point, in a way. But a lot of credit to CK. I mean, he's kept a lot of what we had last year and kind of get fine details with it. The biggest thing for being a commissioner, and I'm sure CK can agree with this, is it's just the users. And it's not all the users.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you'll get somebody who has to leave for family reasons, which is fine.
Yeah.
But we just had an instance of a guy who played a game, left, and we don't know what happened. Didn't hear nothing, and that's kind of the hardest part. But the biggest thing I think you need is you can't do it by yourself. So you need a good commission team that can kind of take certain roles. And it's not all one person. So like CK's kind of the main guy, but as you know, like I check channels, we all discuss whether a game should be a forced win or a forced loss. We all discuss suspensions,
which could be dicey,
all that kind of stuff. We really believe in and I tried doing this in Madden too, and he might have started the league, but we try to make it like we run it as a group.
Okay.
And everyone's free to, add input and all of that stuff. But running a league like this, especially college, because there's more moving parts to college than there is to Madden.
Right.
Madden, there's 32 teams. College, there's 130 something. So,
yes.
Only 32 users can join.
Right.
But you got to make sure, you got to try to balance out the user teams versus the CPU teams, and then some guys don't like playing CPU, some guys don't like playing users, so it's kind of to see what you can give, but at the same time, what are guys off the limit.
Okay. I like that. I want to get into the way you guys got this set up where it's almost dummy proof. When I first saw this, I was impressed. I'm like, yo, because this before, I knew all about online leagues and things like that. And you touched on a couple of things. I was going to ask you about the trials and tribulations of running a league at this scale, and you touched on it. I really want to touch on more so the aspects of this guy right here. Now, this right here is the Discord page, and this right here, chef's kiss. Because if you can't get it right in this thing, you don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm just saying, you got access to everything from the commissioners. You got the rules in place, so ain't no question. And I love the fact that you guys have rules that make it more of football than just people just willy-nilly like online head-to-heads where they're just doing whatever the hell they want to do and there's no consequences. Let's keep it in perspective. So who was the one to say, you know what? I know you kind of borrow from other aspects of gaming and things you may have seen, but who was the one to say these are our rules and this is what we're going to roll with? Because some of these rules like are pretty locked in step, like with like real football. Like I love the stats rule, like 365 yards rushing by a player. That right there, those numbers are stifling in their own. Who the hell rushes for 365 yards? So if you're really running for 365 yards, either the other person sucks or you're glitching the system. So, what was it when you? What are the criteria of rules that you guys look for when you are making it up to make it more of a competitive, keep it competitive, but make it more of a realistic experience?
CK, you want to answer this one?
Yeah. So basically, it was all to me like it kind of all started back in the day. Things like Matt. Me and one of my other friends, we decided we wanted to start a league. Which him, and a few other friends, we kind of just were like, "Hey, you guys want to join an online Madden league?" And when we got a few guys, I think we started with like 10 other dudes, and it was ran through Snapchat, like a Snapchat thing. And so we ran a good like year or two with that group of guys, and then I think when we hit Madden like 22 is when we really like we switched over to Discord. We made some rules to kind of like prevent a ton of that cheese and like glitching and stuff. And so it started off super small, and then like it just continuously like grew and grew and grew. And then now like the rules that you see now, those are gonna change in the off season. We're gonna go back to the old rules we had last in the college football 25, and it's literally a rule book. Like I'm sure you've seen it, John B, where it was in that Google Docs file, and you have to click onto the Google Docs and actually read through it. And it basically just
was a little bit of a headache, but it was awesome though.
it kept people honest. I think it kept people more honest than it has with how we do it now, with it just being in the Discord. Because like you said, it is a headache, but you have to go in there and physically read the rules instead of just scrolling through and being like, yeah, I read it.
If I could add something, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
I like playing, I like realistic football. Right. And so, I think, I know CK does. CK knows more about college football than I do. But, like, even in my Madden leagues, I try to implement real rules. Because the thing is, and I don't think a lot of guys understand this, it's a video game. So things can only get so realistic. And there's ways to, like you mentioned earlier, there's ways to glitch the CPU, and that's just not realistic football, and that's not fun for anybody. So we definitely try. We always review the rules. If we know, like sometimes EA patches something, and that allows they break something else, and there's a new broken play. We go back and we look at that and we're like, okay, maybe not necessarily ban the play, but is there something that people are doing on this play that maybe when someone does this on defense, it automatically shuts that receiver down? That's not realistic in a way. And like what you mentioned, the 365 yards rushing, if you're getting that many yards, you're running all game. And I watched college and NFL and high school football. They don't run all game. They throw the ball. It's the same thing with passing. Like in my Madden league, I have where you have to run the ball at least 10 times. Because in the NFL, they run the ball on average at least 10 times.
8.5 to 9 minimum.
Exactly. So it's kind of like with this, like we're only going to get probably one company that makes football game. And if you want to play unrealistic football, then find a league that does that. But we want to try to mimic real life as much as possible because we love the sport. We love watching the sport. We're fans of the sport.
Exactly.
And it's the only chance we'll get. I mean, it might sound lame, but like I'm never going to play professional ball. I'm never going to play college ball. But this gives me a chance in a way to be able to experience those things realistically, as realistic as we can, without actually playing it or putting our heart on the line or anything.
Right. I love it. So we got a couple questions from the chat. Chat tapped in. They said, have you guys ever run a season on 15-minute quarters. Jesus. What? I ain't got that much time.
No.
I'll answer that. Yeah, I've done like offline leagues, and I've tested them. Like in our league, we mess with the sliders, and we try to make that to kind of like we mess with the sliders to basically kind of like help with the broken game because EA doesn't come out with amazing games, you know. So I use Matt 10 sliders, and he's a very well known like guy in the EA community about like messing with sliders and making sure the game runs fairly, like how it should be, you know, without as much broken stuff as it comes when you buy the game, and even like how Jacob said, when they update the game, they break something else, right? So I think he's on version 6 now for college football, so we're gonna add that into our league here soon. And I kind of tweak it just a little bit because like we have guys that are always gonna complain, oh, this game's it's too realistic now, right? I can't, you know, get my defensive line to just instant rush anymore because
And some guys don't like that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The other thing, so I've never done 15-minute quarters, but this is going to make me sound like a madman, and CK knows this. Instead of doing
15-minute quarters is a long time.
Yeah, I do this on Madden
Jesus Christ.
and college football. I'll do a franchise or a dynasty, but I'll do 32 teams. So it's like an online league, but I'm controlling 32 teams. I'm playing with 6 or 7 minute quarters. And so like that takes me from cover to cover. So people ask me, how do I get all the betas? Here's a little secret for people out there, especially the Madden beta. If you want the Madden beta or college football beta, you got to play a lot. And if you want to play a lot, you want to use maybe these dynasty leagues where you get 10 teams. It might be a headache, but it's going to keep you busy because you're playing so many games, right? So like my Madden last year and college football last year, this is going to sound disgusting, but Madden I had 58 days played, and college football I had about 37. And so
So did you just spill the secret on how to get the beta is just play the game?
Just play the game.
Just play the game.
I didn't sign up for Madden this year. I didn't sign up for a beta. They just sent me a beta code. And when I said, why did they send it? I looked at my hours and realized, well, I have 58 days played. I was in about like the top 1%. So
that's definitely top 1%. 58 days. It's only 365 days in a year.
Exactly. So
no judgment.
If you have the time to play it, now I know people play other games. That's of course, you know. But no, I've never played 15-minute quarters. I tried it once when I was younger. I played a game in one of the older Maddens, and it took me like an hour and a half, and I was like, never fucking again, dude.
Right.
That was crazy.
I got a question for you. This is you know, turning the corner. So you guys run a great college football league. I want to know, is there ever a chance that you guys would do the same thing for an NBA 2K league? Because back when I was younger, they had NBA 2K leagues where they were online, interconnected, and it was awesome. Now, do you think you guys would be able to possibly buy into something like that? Because if you do, sign me up.
So I don't know. Like I've played 2K, but not heavily.
Yeah.
But if I did the research on how to run a league,
yeah.
I mean, obviously it'll be different than football.
Of course.
That's something. If I had the users that would be up to it, because I know they play 100-something games of basketball.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mark it off too if it's something where people would be interested and I could have help running it.
Yeah.
I would definitely be able to. I wouldn't be very good, but.
What about you, CK?
You know,
CK, would you be interested in running a 2K league, Mr. CK?
Yeah.
Would you be interested in setting up a league for NBA 2K like you guys have for college? Because I know some people who would sign up today because the league is ran very. And I know it took a while to get there, but it's very smooth. And if you can get that for a 2K league, You can even get people to maybe even pay $5 to get in the league. That's why you know they're serious stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it something you'd be interested in? Expand your managerial horizons.
You know, if any game outside of like the call of the football realm, if I was to go and make a league for that, it would 100% be NHL.
NHL. You know what?
If they
That's
made,
an underrated game.
yeah, if they were to make their franchise like online for 32 guys,
Yeah.
you'd see me.
So wait,
Run
NHL
that
doesn't
league.
have a
No,
match
NHL does
online?
not have.
Really?
I think it's the only one of their sports games that does not.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you can
Yeah,
play
it
my
does
player
not.
with each other, can't you?
Yes.
It's called like
Okay.
EA SHL or something like that. And
But
that's
like-
like Jacob and one of the other commissions that we have, Joker. We all play, but we wait until like it's free.
Yeah.
And then we play.
Yeah.
Hey, if it's
Where we
free, it's
suck.
for me.
Yeah.
So
And we
like,
suck, we play.
I ran franchise on NHL, and it doesn't even give you the option to go online.
That's horrible.
Part of that, I think, is what makes football nice is there's one NFL. In hockey, you have multiple leagues. So you have the NHL, then you got the European League, then you got the Canadian League, then you got all these other leagues, and you can play as any of those teams
Okay.
in NHL. So I think it would kind of, in a way, be too crowded. But as far as NBA goes, that's not something I would rule out potentially in the future. I don't know if I would do it right at the second.
Okay.
But it is something that down the line I'd probably be open to. Again, I would have to have people who really know basketball to kind of help me run it.
Yeah.
Basketball knowledge is not as big as my football knowledge. I would be open to it.
Okay.
I'd be open to it once once 2K fixes their game.
Well, you won't ever be open to it because 2K make too much money to fix that game.
Because I already deal with 2 broken games that I got
Oh my goodness.
run around with.
Oh my goodness. I think the advantage is that everybody has to be on the Xbox.
Yep.
That's the advantage. They have the crossplay though, so some of the guys are on PlayStation, but there's no PC. And I'm a new PC user, but I haven't gotten. I don't do all the glitches and stuff. I'd rather win straight up. You know, if I can't beat you straight up, I don't even want to play. I don't even want to play. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. So you guys are both big college football players. Can't wait to play both of you this season because I'm gonna beat y'all into the ground. Side note, but you know, it's a little friendly competition banter. But I want to ask you guys, as the resident commissioners of college football, who is your favorite team to play with in college football, and who's your favorite team from college in real life? I think I know who your favorite teams are in real life, but maybe there's another team outside of that like you want to play with in the college game.
Do you want to answer that first?
Yeah, I'll answer first.
Go
So
for it.
my favorite team to play in college football is
Let's just call it online head-to-head.
online head-to-head. I don't play too much of that, but
If you had to pick, I'm putting you're under the gun.
probably yeah, for real.
Final Jeopardy.
I got my answer locked and loaded.
Locked
Yeah.
and loaded. I love this man.
I could tell you it is. It's Syracuse.
I know that, but I want everybody else to know that. Okay, while you think about that, CK, we'll
Yeah,
switch over to Jacob.
All right.
Why?
So,
Why Syracuse?
For dynasties, I like to use Syracuse. However, that was the team I was going to use until this year. You guys are going to be the first to hear this. I played them in an offline dynasty and put up, without cheesing, put up 75 points with them.
Oh,
And I
against
played
who?
online, and I put up 70 points with them. Very
Syracuse?
underrated. Not Syracuse.
Who?
This team right here.
Okay.
To me, they're very underrated.
Okay.
I love using Missouri, the Tigers. That team is a lot better than this game gives them credit for.
Okay.
I went crazy with them every time I played with them.
Okay.
If I could have the reason, would I still pick Syracuse? Probably. Missouri would make it tough for me to commit 100%. I'm from New York, so I tend to try to, in college football, play New York teams. So in another league at Buffalo, and the other one I was debating was Army, because they're in New York team.
Okay. Well, I got a rebuttal because if I don't pick, I usually don't care what team I pick, but if I got to pick a team and, we were picking teams, I would have to, go with the Qs also because, I'm affiliated to the Qs via someone else. And if I didn't pick them, I'd get in trouble. So listen, what do you say? Well, happy life? You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the thing, though. They're a growing program. Fran Brown's a great coach.
Yeah.
I think they shocked a lot of guys last year, especially beating Miami.
Okay.
In that last they lost some guys, obviously. I think the program is looking up, especially in the ACC.
Yeah.
It's not the SEC, obviously, or the Big Ten, but I think Syracuse has a chance, maybe not next year, but down the line, it could definitely be a team that gets frequently ranked. You heard that here first, remember?
They could definitely be formidable. Okay, hot takes. We're gonna tap into the chat real quick before we get back to CK. The chat checked in. They said Ohio State, hands down. Oh, come on, that's a gimme.
Oh, well, that's like the best.
That's a gimme, man. They're gonna be great regardless.
I could have said Texas. You know what I mean?
Got another one jumped in the chat. C Glove said, "Go Qs." So you got your fan right there. Got your fan right there.
Another team too that's very interested in the Qs, if anyone's out there. Michigan State.
Michigan State. Boo.
Now I like to use them though. But another underrated team.
Okay, so switching back over to CK, we had you on pause for a minute. Are you ready for me? You got your answer? Final Jeopardy?
I think so.
This is not me judging you or whoever you pick. You can you're
so,
able to change your answer at any time. Right.
If you would ask me what my favorite team to use last cover,
okay,
it would have been Arizona.
Really? Yeah, you did have Arizona. You rocked with Arizona.
This cover, I'm gonna probably say I like using either USC or Oklahoma.
USC is crazy.
USC
is Oklahoma though.
Yeah, John Deere.
Crazy.
And the running back hot.
Yeah.
But then they also have Tatum, the second string, who's like a 95, 96. It's crazy. I would use those guys for sure. But my real life team is Arizona.
Really? I thought it was Oklahoma. So you even fooled me. I just knew he was Oklahoma. Real life team is Arizona. Okay.
Real life team, because I went there and I walked on there. So.
Okay. All right.
I didn't use them this year because
he almost made it to the league.
That was one of the things I was going to ask. Has anybody ever played in college? And you just answered that for me. You said you walked on, you played, you had a nice career. So what was that experience like? Is it anything like the video game, or is it even better because you're actually in the experience?
So I played 2 years at a small private Christian school in Arizona.
Nice.
And I transferred out. Didn't think I was going to play football again.
Okay.
Just going to school in Arizona. And then, the walk-off track game, like, screw it, let's try it.
Yeah.
Lost some weight. And I tried out for linebacker. And, I made the team as a walk-on.
Nice.
Didn't ever play.
You made the team, though. That's
Hey,
everybody ain't making the team.
Man, it's a walk.
Right. That's a big name team. This ain't who gives a shit state. You know what I mean? Like respectfully.
Yeah. No. So I played for one season under Sumlin.
Okay.
And then I just kind of quit football at that point.
Hey, but your pinnacle is 10 times higher than the average pinnacle. Don't ever knock it.
Yeah, I mean, he played with some people who are in the league. So, like, there's people he maybe not know personally, but he knows that are in.
Hey.
Demetrius Flanagan Fowles.
Okay.
I think he's still on the 49ers. He might not be.
Yeah, I think he was, but he was on the Niners.
Jacob said, if you want to toot your horn, you know, say, I got you. That's a real home. He said, you ain't got to talk. I got you. So we're going to press forward because I got some questions for y'all. I don't know if you did your homework, but I love challenging people's mindset. So I usually keep up a couple different subjects on here, and we're going to switch it up a little bit for y'all because, you know, I want to talk some sports. It's getting towards that time. It's almost time for that. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what that is. If you don't know, y'all better ask somebody.
My dad's been watching preseason football every fucking day.
It's exciting for no reason. Don't even
ask
me
know.
why.
I think it's just because it's football and it's like we've missed it so much.
Missed it. So, but you know what time it is when it's football time? It means it's fantasy football time.
Yes, sir.
That's the real game right there. That's the game within the game. That's when you really get the GM. That's when you get to show your moxie. So we got sports talk. I usually do a sports talk segment, but this is the fantasy edition. I'm gonna start with you, Jacob. Fantasy edition of sports talk. Who is the rookie of the year fantasy player?
You ready for this?
I'm ready. Hit me.
So everyone's on Ashton Genty. I'm not buying it because the Raiders' offensive line is trash.
Right, but Ashton Genty, even with the bad,
I think he's good, but the Raiders' O-line sucks.
They do.
I got two players in mind. You ready for this?
Hit me.
I'm telling everyone right now to draft one of these two guys.
Okay.
Omari and Hampton.
I got you.
For the Chargers?
Most definitely.
Travion Henderson on New England.
Now you didn't give up the secret sauce, man. I'm gonna come with the music.
You ready for this? Travion, I'm telling you. I know it's preseason.
Monster.
I understand that. But what I saw from him in the game, what I've read about him at practice, I think that kid's the real deal.
Yes.
And he's on my sleeper radar. So I wouldn't maybe grab him in the first couple rounds, but if you can get him later, for sure. I would definitely grab him. As far as someone like wide receivers, I mean, it's probably not a sleeper. Tett's probably going to get the most targets because he'll be the number one receiver in Carolina.
Oh, McMill. Ted McMill.
I'm not big on Luther Burden just because that receiver room stacked.
Chicago's
I'd stay away from him.
Yeah.
I can give you one other person, though, not a rookie, but buy into this stock because I'm a fan of this team. All right.
Okay.
Ricky Pearson.
But he's not a rookie.
I know he's not a rookie.
You hedging your bet.
He's not a rookie. But I have this is a breakout year for him.
Plus, he's the only one there. Everybody else broke up or traded. I think he's definitely in line to get some stuff. All right, so Jacob, the chat got a question for you. It said, what is his reasoning for those two picks?
Okay, so Omari and Hampton, Jim Harbaugh is a brilliant coach. And what has been the Chargers' biggest problem since Justin Herbert been there? They've been too Justin Herbert reliant.
They have been.
Well, what has Jim Harbaugh done since he's been there? He's built the O-line.
He's turned them into a running team.
He said, I mean, when the offseason began, I want to run the ball. We're going to be a run-first team.
And that's what
Najee Harris is there.
That's the Harbaugh.
But we've shown that Najee is a decent number two back. He's not a number one. Omarion behind that O-line.
3 downs.
is going to go crazy. I'm
Straight on
telling everybody he's going to go crazy behind the
Telling
line.
all my
And
secrets,
that's why
baby.
I'm picking him over Genty. I'm not saying Omari is better. But who would you rather run behind? They got Joe Alt there. I mean, I know Slater just got hurt, but their
Yeah, but
center
they got
decent.
backups though. They
Their
got a
their
John
guards,
Harbaugh team.
their guards are decent.
It's not John.
So it's like,
Still
are you going to
Harbaugh.
run behind that? Or, I mean, the Raiders' starting offensive line
Yeah.
got pancaked by the Seahawks second string.
Yes.
I watched that game. I know it's preseason, but the
still.
Seahawks are going to have one starter on defense,
Right.
and that offensive line was getting. I think Genty finished like -5 yards. Again, not his fault.
It's not his
But
fault. I did a live reaction to that, and I
for
agree. His line is
Travion,
trash.
Yeah, and for Travion, again, the Patriots have just missed on explosiveness. What's the best way to help a young quarterback? Get him a running game.
Okay.
And what did Mike Vrabel have in Tennessee? Derrick Henry. And what did they do in Tennessee? They ran the ball.
Ran the ball.
And you can't tell me it worked. They made an AFC Championship game doing it.
But Drake
So
May
you
is
can't
better
tell
than
me-
Ryan Tannehill, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
and what have the Bills struggled with the last couple of years? The run. What have Miami struggled with the last couple of years? The run. The Jets defense is, the Jets defense is good, but
Solid.
they're beatable.
They're beatable.
If the Patriots can get that running game going, they could be an interesting team to watch this year. But I'm high on the Travion Henderson thing.
Okay.
I know a lot of people might not be,
Yeah.
but I thought that was a great pick when they picked him. I actually had him RB3 in this draft, believe it or not.
Nice.
Genty, Omarion, and Henderson. And I think he went to the right situation.
Perfect situation. Okay, see who you got for me. Rookie of the Year fantasy player.
I'm
Who's
gonna
be
have
their best
go
rookie
boy
in
T-Mac.
fantasy this year?
my boy T-Mac over there.
Ted McMills.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now. One, he doesn't go by Ted.
He gets
He
very
doesn't go
defensive.
by Ted. I apologize.
No.
Theodore McMillan.
Go ahead, say it for a minute. It's hard. I get it. That's why we call him T-Mac. T-Mac, he's a good dude, but not being biased because I know him and met him a couple times and kind of just been able to see him grow at. I think he's in a perfect situation over there in Carolina. He's got Bryce Young, who's coming off a great end of year last season. They've upgraded their O-line just a little bit to help kind of Bryce Young stay in that pocket and I get be more confident. They have Adam Thielen, so they got that veteran presence. They just all around he's going to be the number one, but he's not the only one, like how you got Ricky Pearsall over there in San Francisco. He's the only one, so obviously he's going to get all the reps. He's only going to get thrown to. That's the only. Who's Brock Purdy going to throw to himself? No.
Well, Juwan Jennings, but
yeah, if he wants to play, that dude wants to get paid before he gets played too. Well, I'll give you this. You guys are going to have Brandon Ayuk week 6.
He still won't be doing anything in week 6. He got to get his life together. After coming back from a knee injury like that, he's a broken man.
Yeah, he's probably not going to do
fantasy. So CK, we run. I run with a couple of my buddies. A fantasy league, $35 buy-in.
I don't look like
hey, make it look good.
I tried.
CK won it last year. So he knew what he was doing.
Here's the thing. I might talk like I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing.
Right.
But fantasy football, a lot of people go for the big names, but I always say you got to look at the situation that a player's in.
Right.
Because sometimes maybe the player's not the most talented, but they're in the best situation for themselves.
Exactly.
And Kyle Shanahan said something that I think reiterates things. It's not about where you go. It's not about when you go. It's about where you go.
Right.
And some of these guys just go to the right fit.
Okay.
That's
Omar
true. Hampton to the
Patrick
Chargers was
Mahomes
the
don't
right
go to the
fit.
Chiefs. He's not Patrick Mahomes. I'm just
Exactly. Yeah.
Just saying. All right, so
That's what I'm saying, right?
I got to tap into this
It's
chat.
also
I love here. I don't mean to cut you off, Jacob, but I got to show chill
Well,
out.
right.
Cut him off.
I cut him off. Nah. But
Mute him.
the chat chipped in and said, number 12, the hype is real. Flacco's going out with a freak toe injury at the week one before the bye. Stefanski is going to get the call for Jimmy to put Sanders. So Soldier Man says that Shedeur Sanders is going to be the fantasy rookie of the year.
So I like Shedeur. Let me
I'm a Cleveland guy.
I saw.
I'm a Cleveland guy, but I don't know.
I saw what I liked what I saw in the second. As he started warming up, I have to remind myself. So he was playing against guys who probably won't be on the roster. That's number one. And number two, I think they're going to make him earn it. So even though he played good, until they trade one of those guys, he's going to be at least third on the depth chart. So if he does start,
tough crowd.
If he does start, I don't think it will be until later in the year, realistically. Probably Cleveland's out of the playoffs, and they're like, "Fuck it, now we start the kid." And now that's the thing.
Hey, don't knock the road. The man looked good. I don't care who he was playing against. They said he set him up to fail. I said, if this is setting him up to fail, imagine if he set him up for success.
He played good. I just think part of it is Cleveland wants him to humble him in a way and wants him to earn it. And so I think they drafted him in the fifth with all intentions of him being the future.
Okay.
But they want him to earn it. So I just don't think we'll see him until later on. It's the same thing with Jackson Dart. I don't think we'll see Jackson Dart until later in the season.
Okay.
Because they got Russ and Jameis back.
Okay.
You Jake. He's going to keep talking about me.
That's okay. But I'm gonna touch base. I'm gonna tap in with who I got as my rookie of the year fantasy player, and it's not really a hot take, but I just feel like because of what the position he's in, the team he was drafted to, and what they're going to use him for, he's going to be great, especially depending on your league format. I picked Travis Hunter. I think he's going to get a lot of passes, whether they be short, especially what they showed from the preseason, bubble screens over the middle. He's going to be their slot guy. They got Brian Thomas Jr. on the outside, and he's probably gonna get you 4 or 5 interceptions. Easy.
So that's what I'm wondering with him is how is fantasy gonna, because he's gonna be playing both sides of the ball. So if he's your starting wide receiver, how many points are you gonna get for interceptions?
Exactly. It's almost like what I had with, remember Taysom Hill in certain leagues used to be able to be quarterback and tight end.
Yep.
Y'all remember that? So is he going to be able to be? It's like, is he going to get the points for the interception if you're not playing an individual player for defense? Like,
because some apps only let you do, quarterback, wide receiver, tight ends, running backs, and then a whole defense.
Right.
So if you put him as wide receiver and he gets a pick six, are they counting it?
That's a touchdown to me.
I think they are.
That's a touchdown.
Yeah.
At least they're gonna. If they do pick six, at least
that's 6 points.
That's 6 points. But if it's an interception, it's going to make it. What is it? Depending on who you are, it's usually 3.
Would they count an interception as like a reception in a way?
No. But I think they'll call it a touchdown.
I don't think they will.
No, I don't think so. That's your league is set up that way.
Because I think, because you can even set up leagues to where if a kicker gets a tackle, you get points.
That's doing too much.
I saw a league where
that's crazy work.
I think if you're, I don't know if I think it was your quarterback actually. If your quarterback made a tackle you got like almost 150 points and you basically won the
It's
league.
fucking crazy, dude.
And if someone won because his quarterback threw a pick and made
Imagine
him tackle.
losing the championship game because your quarterback gets a tackle on an INT. That's crazy.
Crazy work. Let's tap into this chat, fellas. I want to tap in. You know, it's all about the chat, baby. It's all about the chat for me. Shout out to the chat. We got an ad that's gonna come on in about 4 seconds, so y'all need to subscribe if y'all want to skip those. But we're gonna keep it rolling.
Oh, you're muted.
It says you don't trade up to get someone to set them up to fail. So I believe he was talking about Shador. But did
So-
really trade up in the 5th round? Like,
Well,
what
so
trade,
they didn't really draft him until there was the threat of other people drafting him. That's when they traded up. Now, I do think, again, they traded him because I think the attention is he is going to be a starter. But if he really fucks up, they can cut him, and they're like, well, he's a 5th round pick. You know what I mean? That's where I think it gives them that leeway in a way.
Exactly.
Because he's
It's a
a
cop-out.
5th round, they're paying him nothing.
Right.
But if you start Shador Sanders, the worst he's going to do is sell tickets.
Shador fills the seats for sure. So that's
Be a starting quarterback in the
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Or maybe the Browns will throw a fucking wild card and it'll be Dylan Gabriel week 1.
Man, they better not, man. I will stop watching the Browns. I will stop watching.
Dylan Gabriel right.
So the chat's tapping in. They say nothing on the Browns offense besides Judkins is worth drafting. And right now, he's not even worth drafting. He got some legal troubles going on, man.
Don't even sniff him.
Don't mess with that. You're trying to hurt yourself, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose out.
Pick him off waivers when he clears all his legal.
He's gonna get some games.
Don't.
Yeah, them late season, them mid-season, late season waivers, man, can save you.
Yes, they can.
I bet you 100. I can bet you $100. Someone in our league's not picking him.
Well, that in response to that, case released. So that means the case, he hasn't been charged. There's nothing formal that's going against him, anything. So he's a free man. Free as a bird. No charges.
The league want to do any discipline
today. No charges. They usually go with if he gets charged in the court.
That's true. Well, Isaiah Bond just signed with the Browns because they dropped his charges. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did see that.
But he was a projected 1st round pick.
Right.
And he just signed
the Browns picking up these.
Hey. Listen here. We won't take Brown slander on this show. Okay. We get it everywhere else, not here. Okay.
He's a Ravens fan. So.
Oh, man, y'all just the old Browns. That's all it is.
We're the better Browns.
Yeah, I guess so. In the same damn division. In the same damn division. Okay, let's move it forward. So I want to ask, usually in the show I have a segment and it's called Relationships Get Sticky. And I ask a relationship question. But today it's the fantasy football edition. So is there a player that crushed your fantasy football heart, basically killing your team's chances, that you would give another chance this year?
Would I give him another chance?
You gotta be like, I'd be willing to give him another chance, even though he broke my heart when I drafted him first.
You ready,
Christian McCaffrey.
No, I didn't draft him.
A lot of people got killed by him.
Jonathan Taylor.
What?
I drafted him last year. I was high on him. Again, his stock, I think, depends on who the QB is and if he can stay healthy. But I'd be willing to draft him. Not with the first 3 picks, but like, am I drafting him over someone like CeeDee Lamb? Probably not.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he was my biggest bust last. So I probably. Yeah.
Who you got for me, CK? Who you got?
No one broke my heart.
Nobody broke your heart?
Championship, and I won that money.
Oh,
they can all come back.
Okay. And I will say this, because I'm right there with you, Casey. I was in 3 leagues last year, and 1 year I'm a 3-time champion.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Y'all look, y'all want me to go get the ring? I got the ring. I got
the Venmo.
I got that too. I got the receipt, right? Yeah. That money was good. Yes, it was. We're going to tap into the chat real quick. Hold on 1 second. I got you. We're going to tap into the chat because I don't want to forget about it. They said, my Soldier Man said, the league will probably suspend him. He turned into the Raiders of old. Okay.
The Browns are the new Raiders.
I hope not. That's horrible. Like that's not the NFL anymore. It's not the NFL anymore. The Raiders. Okay, but go ahead. So you say you won your fantasy championship last year.
I won in Jacob's League, yeah.
First time Jacob.
We played in the championship, didn't we?
Yeah, and I swept the rug with everybody.
What fucked me though was
me.
We played in the championship, but if you remember, CK, they started my team. I had a lot of guys who were going to the playoffs. So guys were sitting.
No excuses. Build a better team.
So no, for sure. I should have done that.
Do you guys play all the way to the last week, or do you play the week before?
I think we played the week before his championship.
Oh man, you don't get I can't give you no pass because those guys still playing.
I think they had like one guy out.
Who was it? Do you remember?
Was it? So like I think it was a receiver or something.
It was a receiver. It was either. I think it was someone on Philly. It was after one of them. They secured the first or second seed. It was either AJ or Amon-Ra, one of those two. But they sat on
Amon-Ra.
It was AJ. I think they sat
AJ.
It was AJ, right?
Doing shit, no way, all like that.
AJ was gonna give him 10 points.
Yeah, he's gonna give you 11 if you don't score a touchdown. Yeah.
Let me tell you, he lose by 10.
He said still would lose by 10.
Still would have lost.
He said, don't care, no hair, all fair. CK up by 10.
It's all good. I've been doing my homework this year.
Okay.
Hey, he did his homework last year, and I took all the guys he did his homework on. So
you gotta stop talking, Jacob. You can't see you already putting them out there on the show. Everybody gonna steal you guys, and you're gonna be the bridesmaid again. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Every time I make a pick, he texts me and goes, son of a bitch, that was my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, watch this.
Watch me work. Watch
me
work.
I was kind of worried. I almost went and picked two players I thought were complete busts. The CK's in my league. But fuck it.
Okay. All right.
I got other guys that I have in mind. So.
Okay. So I got one more question for you guys. And this segment is, are you not entertained? But this is the gamer edition. So we just had Madden come out. Jacob, you say you run a league in Madden. If you could add one thing to Madden to take it to the next level, what would it be? I already got mine. Can I start? Can I start?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to start because I want y'all to steal my answer. So if it was up to me, I would want them to make a more in-depth my career experience for your player. Even making it so that way you can go maybe 7-on-7. Actually have an open world experience like a 2K.
Yeah.
Because all you can do is play the scripted college, and then the scripted it's nothing to it. It kind of gets boring. So imagine if you could make a quarterback, make a wide, because they already have it in the yard where you play cornerback and wide receiver or quarterback and safety. Why can't we take that to an open world format where you can play against a lot more people? Some people say, oh, well, you'll have lag. You'll have this. I mean, 2K is doing just fine. They have issues, but it can be done.
Yeah.
You can play 5-on-5 basketball. You can't play 7-on-7.
Yeah, or even if you do, like for my career, for example, let's say you do linebacker, then you just shoot up with people play linebackers and your team against their team. They could do something like that.
Figure it out. We can't have an open world where you can actually live your little college life or live your NFL life. We can't do that, EA?
Exactly.
What we doing? It's 2025. All right. That was my soapbox. Who y'all got? What if you could add one thing to college, I even added college football or Madden to take it to the next level?
So I think CK and I are a little different because we've talked about this. I'm not really huge on gameplay. I'm big on the immersion and the other stuff kind of separately off the field that makes Madden feel more realistic. So like this year they added the halftime show, the end of the year recap. I mean, it's okay, but it's a start, right? But I like that kind of stuff. If it was up to me, this might be an unpopular opinion, but because I like realism, I think it would be cool to make it where guys can actually get suspended or guys do sit out if you pay them. Because now they have those scenarios where people are like, "Oh, trade me," but nothing happens if you don't trade them.
Exactly.
But you, in real life, what do you see all the time? Guys say trade me, and they sit out.
Yeah.
I just think for the immersion effect, it could be a lot. That adding things like that might not be as popular with many people. But I just like the cosmetic kind of stuff. So I think something like that would be pretty cool. And bring back career-ending injuries.
Hey, that'd be pretty cool. You'd be out here dead. Out here dead. All right. CK, what you got for me? College football or Madden? One thing or a few things you would add to take the game to the next level.
Let's talk Madden first. So Madden, the only way to make Madden better is to take EA out of it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Honestly,
hold up now.
I feel like they need someone to make another NFL game, just to have that competition. Because they got stagnant. Like obviously this Madden is tenfold better than what we've gotten the last few years, right? And the gameplay, the immersion, they really stepped it up. That's because they were going to lose the contract from the NFL, right?
Yeah.
And so I have a little theory here. Hear me out. I feel like they made college football 26 worse, so that Madden seemed better.
Wow.
And more people would go back to Madden and play that. Wow. So I feel like
hot take.
I feel like they released an unfinished college football game.
Okay.
So people were like, "This sucks. I can't wait for it to come out." And then when they brought Madden out, it was almost finished.
Right.
So obviously there's still issues with Madden and EA. There's going to be finished. There's going to be issues. But I really do think they bought college football this year just to bring the focus back to Madden.
So
amount in that sense.
What's interesting with that is I've heard a lot of people complain about college football 26. I think they both are solid games. I enjoyed this college football more than I did last year's, personally. But I think that is a good theory. I think Madden this year is better than college football.
Okay.
So that definitely could be, a case they make most of their money off of Madden's month, and they don't want to lose that.
Right.
So what are they in most danger of losing? Madden or college football? People are going to buy college football because they love college football. Right? Almost doesn't matter how shitty the game can be.
Unfortunately, right.
We haven't had it in 10 years?
Right.
So people are going to buy it.
Exactly.
The Madden licensing is interesting because it seems like every year they're about to lose it. The Madden that year is fantastic, and then it's for its time, and then it gets lackluster.
Yeah. Well, back to what I would add to college football and Madden. For real, I would do more immersion for the commissioners in the dynasty. I should be able, as a commissioner, be able to suspend players. Go in and be like, this guy's suspended, zeroing them out. And especially in college football, I can't zero anybody out until year 2, basically.
Really?
And even then, they're freshmen and they're probably not even that good.
Right.
So they're not their best player or the player that they're using.
I didn't know that.
And realistically, I have to wait till year 5 to really punish people for breaking rules.
Wow.
Like, I can still punish them, and I have to play the honor system. Hey, don't play them, please.
Yeah.
You know?
And the issue is, too, depending on when that happens. So, like, another league I'm in, a guy broke the yards record, right? But it was near the end of the season. So then if that guy transfers, if you suspend that player, and that guy transfers out at the end of the year,
Right.
then it's like, okay, even though you lost a player, should there still be a punishment? It's almost like you're getting off easy in a way.
Okay.
You know?
But yourself, Jacob. Go ahead, Casey. Finish up.
That's what I think. I feel like they should give more tools to commissioners. Because like I run the league, obviously there should be like kind of like it's going to be hard to kind of make it to where I don't have all the power in the world, right? Where I just don't like you, and I'm going to suspend all your player, right? There should be like kind of like a I don't know how to.
Wish there was a way you could like implement yard rules at least into like an app.
Yeah.
And then if the app catches that that player broke that yard rule, it allows the commissioner to suspend that player.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, they got Manic Companion, so I assume they could do something similar.
Along those lines. Okay.
Yeah, but
both of those answers. That's solid.
I just feel like they need to give commissioners more
Okay.
in game.
I'm gonna tap into the chat.
Chat.
This one's kind of funny. We love the chat. It's all about the chat, baby. It's all about the chat.
Always.
As you guys know, with football season and game season around, we get really distracted. And I asked y'all what else we could add. Somebody tapped in, Seek Love tapped in and said, Madden's already too in-depth and complicated. We need nothing else to keep you guys entertained any longer.
Hey, I mean, I played 58 days last Madden.
That's
so
a lot of days. That's a lot of days.
You can get sucked in.
Got another chat that says, all you guys are talking about are roster updates. That is a weekly patch. That was from Soldier Man 2006. He said, all you guys are talking about is roster updates. And that is a weekly patch. I think we were talking about more than roster updates, especially from the commissioner aspect. Like you said, CJ, that's big.
If I could add something, the other big thing I think you should do, kind of the same way with Madden, if a guy in Madden breaks a rule during a game, it's tough for us to do anything because I don't want to tell the user to quit.
Right.
You know, in the middle of the game, because that's a whole nother mess. But at the same time, if that guy breaks that rule and wins the game because of it, I think commissioners should be able to reset games.
Right.
So if they finish the game, I can reset it and then give that guy the win, or they can replay it or whatever.
I'll say this: like in 2K, you can do that in your dynasty.
Really?
At least in the old ones. I don't know if they.
That's what I heard.
So I would give like 2K for that.
Okay.
Like at least in the older games, like you were able to go back and like reset games that were replayed. Like in the case of like people weren't supposed to play them, because like I guess in like online dynasties or franchises or whatever in 2K, there's no like set times to like. You don't advance weeks. You just play your game and then you can keep playing because they have multiple games in a week, you know?
Right.
So that you just continue to play. So I think back in the day, I could be wrong. Like, I'm sure chat will fact check me and tell me I'm an
the
idiot.
internet is unforgiving.
Yeah. But I've heard that back in the day you were able to just reset games in 2K in franchise and online franchise.
But it's like, you know, a guy, for example, could play, have another league, plays a game in a football league 8 times,
right,
and then wins the 8th time. You can suspend the player, you could get him a loss, but he still won that game.
He still won that game.
I should be able to go back, reset that, and say, no, you bastard, you're getting lost. You played 8 times. You know.
All right. Well, fellas, I appreciate your time. Got it that and I love again what you're doing with the AGD. What is wait a minute. What is AGD before we go?
AGD, any given
All gauges.
Oh, we got two different answers here. Hold on, we got to be united front.
It's called any given day.
I love it because any given day anybody can win. By the way, I put it out there. A little kudos to myself. I beat Auburn, which was number 2, undefeated.
Yes.
Y'all beat me, right?
And our podcast,
we talked about that on the podcast.
That was a big game, bro. That was a great game, man.
And Auburn, Bart's a great loser, man. So that's not like a slouch win. Like,
right.
You beat someone who's really good.
He's good. He's good. Yeah. I had to work for it. He had me. It was 4 seconds left. I think it might have been even 3rd or 4th down. And I'm 60 yards away from the end zone. I do a Hail Mary and it's answered. I take him to overtime, stop him on offense, score on defense. Ooh, it was sweet. It was so sweet.
We're in a 2-star and under league. And he has New Mexico State, and they were ranked. He had them ranked. So
okay,
with New Mexico State, so he's a good user. So that was a good win.
Big dub. Big dub.
That probably is going to help you get into that playoffs.
I don't know if he would have been Syracuse like that. Well, that was a good one.
We're gonna put you on my schedule next year because Jacob, I've been rocking with you for a couple years now as far as Madden. I want you on my schedule. I want to come to the Q's, or y'all can come on down to the Bayou.
Oh, you want to come to the Dome?
I'll come to it. I'll come to the Thunderdome. I'll show you what it is. Oh man, Soldier Man said you guys are gonna make me have to go buy a football game, gents. Oh, so we got a believer. We got a believer. We got to put him on the wait list.
When he wakes up in the morning, first thing I want him to do, he's going to Walmart or GameStop and he's buying that game.
Going to go get it.
Yeah, go get it.
He said, Soldier Man tapped in. This is what he says to you, Jacob.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make me do it. You don't want that smoke.
He's going to go to sleep. He's going to dream about it. And he's going to be like, I'm doing it.
Don't make me do it. All right. So, fellas, again, I appreciate you taking time out for me. I love your league. I love the advances that you're making. It seems to get better every year. I tell anybody who will listen about it, and just keep doing what y'all doing because y'all doing all the right things for true gamers to keep it interesting, but make it challenging, but competitive. So I just wanted to salute y'all, say I appreciate y'all, and I'm going to let y'all get up out of here to enjoy the rest of the evening. And like I said, thank you for your time. Thank you.
If anybody, any of the chat guys,
anytime you want to find, just let us know.
Yeah, now y'all got to get me on y'all podcast.
Oh, for sure.
We're going to start getting guys in
yeah, man. Let me know. I will pull up. I'll bring the chat with me, man. It's all about inclusion. Together, strong.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's do it.
We'll definitely get it all set up.
All right, fellas. Y'all take off, do y'all thing. I'm going to wrap up around here, and I'll see y'all in the Discord. But if y'all need anything before that, y'all know how to get a hold of me.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
All right, have a good one.
All right, now.
And don't forget, go Niners.
Boo. Purdy. Make them purdy. See you later, Jacob.
See you later.
All right, everybody. That was Jacob and CK. They run the Any Given Day College Football League. Jacob runs a Madden League. So if anybody is interested, let me know. I'll get y'all the info. We do a song of the week. Usually you do unsigned artists, but I'm feeling real Cleveland today. Shador got me out here. Real Cleveland like. So I'm gonna get a Cleveland guy out here and we're gonna ride off into the sunset. Y'all more than welcome to stay around, tap in. Oh, make sure you do your homework. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. That's the easy part. But tune in every Thursday. We go live. Next week we have Raquel coming on. Rock. She is a yoga instructor and also has a thing going on as far as certification and ability to teach and get through mental health. So this is gonna be a big episode. I'm gonna be promoting it on all my platforms. It's the Hype Real Podcast on all platforms: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. Follow, like, subscribe, all of them. We're gonna get into my main man. We're gonna let this ride out. So until next time, my people, y'all be cool how y'all be cool. Make sure y'all do your homework. I appreciate it because I do it for the people. Man, I'm a man of the people. BIFC, Cleveland Zone. Let's go.
Gold P.